You know, today is about sacrifice and remembering those who gave themselves to the cause of our great nation.
But for one soldier in Cecil County, his memorial has been nearly a century in the making. ABC 2 News' Brian Kubler explains.
Today, we pause, celebrating and commemorating the lives lost, defending the lives we live today. Even those who waited 89 years to come home. Civil War veteran James D. Alexander has been buried on this hilltop cemetery in Northeast Maryland since 1922. The better part of a century under the right name, but the wrong cause.
My great-grandfather finally received the honors that he should have received 89 years ago. He was buried here as a Confederate soldier, and I'm sure his soul hasn't rested until this day.
Union Private Alexander, who fought in Gettysburg, lost a leg at the Battle of Spotsylvania Courthouse, and was a Confederate POW for 5 months, can now finally rest in peace because his great-grandson wouldn't. John Goff always suspected the tombstone wasn't right, but it wasn't until he found his great-grandfather's original Union discharge papers that he knew for sure. The final piece he needed to set the record straight with a proper stone. And today, a proper memorial. Goff enlisted the help of a Civil War reenactment group from Western Maryland, which actually reenacts Alexander's old Maryland company. A ceremony complete with a gun and cannon salute and an honorary Purple Heart. The deserving pomp for a unique circumstance.
I wanted something to show the world that he was definitely a Union soldier. I wanted no mistake from this day forward.
And to make sure of it, Goff had this written on the back of the new Union Stone. A picture of the Union private below the words, Army of the Potomac, the main army charged with protecting the capital in the east. His great-grandson now, preserving and protecting the history. In Northeast Maryland, Brian Kubler, ABC 2 News.
Goff says family from all over the country attended last week's service, but between all of them, they still cannot figure out how their ancestor was buried as a Confederate. As per the Department of Veteran Affairs, which supplied the new Union Stone, the old Confederate one was destroyed.